I'm Carl, and I'm getting a haircut today.
Charlie cracks up.
So what we're doing with Carl's hair is that we're going to be doing the full works, maybe cutting this glorious beard, and we're actually going to go for a pompadour with this haircut. So he's a bit grown out now, but he does have a parting on this right side here. You can let me see it. We're going to be doing a 0.5 fade, leaving the beard into a point. Probably take the 0.5 to about the temple, fade our way up to here, and scissor cut this, so we can have this slicking backwards and this slicking over this way, leaving the fringe longer than the back, so it's nice and tight, and this can quiff over. Let's do this. So because it's been a while for Carl's hair, it's grown a lot of bulk, so I can't see anything I'm doing. So I'm going to clip it out of the way and then just remove the bulk. Sweet. So I've got here's my wall icons, the gems and rogues page here, and I've got my matador comb, about that thickness. Just pick up the hair, stop it, leave the spine on the temple, tilt it out, and remove that bulk.
You find it irritating now, easily the threads pull in those yoga pants.
What I'm doing now is just purely, I'm creating a rough shape of what I want the haircut. It's mainly just to remove this bulk. When I go in with that 0.5, if I didn't do this and I just went straight 0.5, I wouldn't be able to see a thing. As you can see, as I go up the hair, up the head even, I slowly angle my comb out, creating that shape that I will be following with my guards.
For the weekend.
Sweet. Now I've removed most of the bulk. Put my 0.5 guard on, closed, a Jack Dean fade brush. And this is where the beard is, you can see where the beard line is. I'm just going to go with the beard line, and I'm following it up. And then you can see when I actually do trim up the beard, I can just follow that nice angle from point to the mouth. Just straight, nice and clean. Flip the clippers upside down sometimes when you can see that the hair growth pattern is going up. Removing that bulk really did help, and it only took me, what, a minute? If I tried to do a fade with all that hair, I just wouldn't be able to see anything. So it really does pay off. Got the wall tapers. Getting rid of those random long hairs that my icons couldn't get to. Just cleans up.
That's alright.
While I've got these super tapers out and I'm cleaning up the hairline, might as well just sharpen up the beard line and all. In the long run, if you've got a queue waiting for you, these little minuscule shortcuts just help.
I've got a whole day.
Now I'm going to be making a second line. So this is with my base line, this is a 0.5. This is number 1. Let's just flick above it. Now I've got my 0.5 again, and I'm actually going to slightly open it. And I'm going to flick it in between the gap of the 0.5 line and that 1 line. And this will just fade that 1 and 0.5 together. I would say this guard that I'm using right now, because it's open, is probably a 0.75. Wall bolding clippers. The reason I've changed clippers now is because the actual teeth on the clippers are closer. They're more closer together. So I'm definitely going to pick up any hair here, whereas there'll be a slight gap on those other clippers. The wall comb, and this is where my grade 1 line is. I'm going to put it in there, angle out, just follow the spine. Angle in.
Apparently, the last 2 times we've been there, there's been fights because someone wanted a haircut, someone missed out, and someone reckons they nicked what someone's.
And there you go. See the line is just faded away, and then here, mine's still there. So just follow this technique. Now this parting and all the hair that I've left, weigh it down, comb it down. I'm going to do a scissor overcomb technique. I want to keep this long so I can flick it. I'm going to use the fine teeth side. Keep a static blade. Basically just keep the thumb going. This hand, this blade, stay still. Just keep that going. Just gives you a bit more control. With a comb up the head, I just pull my comb out. Sweet. All right, pretty much moving to the top now. This is just around the crown area. I'm basically just pulling it out. So there's my baseline. You can see how she's random hairs above it. Just connect it. There we go. Cool. So we're at the top now. What I'm going to do is you can see where the parting is. This side of the parting, all this hair, I'm going to take it in shorter than this side, so it all nicely fits. This hair's got further to stretch. It's got to fit all the way over here, whereas this hair has only got to fit there. So I'm going to take it in shorter, gradually make our way, and get longer. It's the baseline. Follow up. Gradually getting longer. So you can see how I've just followed that baseline I put in the back of the head. And I'm just angling my fingers up so it gets longer as it goes up. Changing the angle again. Basically, what I'm doing by changing the angles, I'm making sure it's even all the way over. As long as it's short at the back, and I angle my fingers longer at the front, constantly changing angles, I'm going to point cut the front of the hairline, add some texture. Because this is going to be the longest point, I just wanted to blend in. If I club cut it, I might just leave a line in the hair, because this is the longest point. Going across the head. It's pretty much me just cross-checking the sections, making sure it all lines up. And the angle I'm pulling the hair out, making sure it's longer at the front, shorter at the back. Just dry this off, see how it sits. Now I can just see a little bit of weight around this area where it all goes backwards. Just a little bit solid, because I didn't point cut that much, I just club cut the whole thing. So I'm going to get my wall comb, I'm going to drag it free, and I'm just going to, as I close my scissors, I'm going to pull out like that kind of motion. what this does. Just gets rid of that weight. Put some product in the top. Yeah, and then start the beard. We're going to be, you want to keep the length of the chin, don't you? It's just these sides where it kind of puffs out. So what I can do is I can just square that off straight down. Sweet. I won't take too much out of the front. Sweet. So what I've done is just combed out the beard, protect the ear, and again, just that controlled static blade. All the guys here use clippers, and I use scissors, just personal preference. I just feel like I've got a bit more control over the scissors. I can just stop whenever. As long as I'm watching the beard, I know if I'm going to go too far in and accidentally cut too much, I can just stop. With the clippers, I ain't got no control if I can just stop it like that. Maybe a little bit slower, but we're taking time in the beard. As you can see, I'm just literally starting at the top, working my way down, keeping it square, just like clippers. Just squaring off around that neck, leaving the chin alone, just around the Adam's apple, following the corner of that jaw. Tidy up those neck hairs. All the stubbly hair above the beard line.
Bye.
Look up, man. He wants me to leave the mustache, right?
Yeah, I'll just brush it out.
Yeah, you're gonna like handlebar the mustache. Sweet. So you just got that 0.5. We just blend our way up the beard into a point. Sweet. Trying to see myself. Sweet, man.
Nice haircut, Charlie.
Cheers, man.
Now that you're done with this video, head over to our shop and treat yourself to some fine Beardbrand products. If you're not already a subscriber, be sure to hit that button and keep on watching some more of our awesome videos.